Who do we got up next? Is this my favorite guy?
Oh my God.
Another guy that
it is.
So he has this unbelievable podcast, and at the end of the day, I have convinced him to let Mary put him on every platform, Spreaker, iHeart,
Really?
Spotify, and that means that he's got to come in studio once a month.
I'd love to have him.
And
I'd love to have him because he first thought your name was Curtis, not Sully. So he scored major points.
I forgot about that.
Dan O'Toole is the CEO and founder of Arrive AI. Their ticker symbol is ARAI. And the Mr. O'Toole joins us once again here on the Big Biz Show.
Buddy,
Dan, how are you?
Good to see you, man.
Hey, great. What's up? How you guys doing?
So, hey, this podcast, before you get to this podcast idea, was not my idea. He was out there hustling himself, putting these together. And Dan, did you start doing this as a thing for Arrive AI, or did you just? Because I know you personally, and we're becoming friends. Because I know you always have something to say, just like I do. So was it more about that, or was it more about the company?
It was about being real with our investors. 5,000 investors before we even went public. Just, I want you to hear the good, bad, and ugly about our company every day from us out on the street. So that's our way of doing that: transparency and communication.
By the way, it's the Dan Show.
Oh, is it really? It's sing.
It is so great. It is so sassy, and it's so him because he's such a buttoned-up CEO on the outside. On the inside, he's an SOB like you and I.
Oh, perfect. Dan, how tough is it, though? As somebody who likes to talk and wants to talk and engage, you're the CEO of a publicly held company. I mean, do you have to stop yourself sometimes and go, oh, no, I really can't talk about that right now?
Not as much as you would think. I want to be out there. I want to push the boundaries.
Okay.
Like I said, I want to hear it here first, and let's be provocative.
Hey, let's get to the business. This is something that we have seen. Your space is something we've seen executed poorly up till now. We've seen everything from little boxes riding down the street with a pizza in it, trying to stop when they see a building or a corner or whatever, to drones dropping in and out hamburgers to somebody's driveway. The autonomous delivery infrastructure is actually changing, and a big piece of that is because of the infrastructure you put in place. Talk about what you guys are doing.
Hey, that's all us, man. Thanks, Sully. Autonomous delivery is great right up until where an item lands on your driveway or your yard or picks up from your yard. What about that chain of custody? Can you afford for anything to be unattended for even a few minutes, right? What happened? Did a spider crawl in? Did somebody do something to sabotage your food? Did they steal your new computer, whatever it is? You need ground traffic control, air traffic control, chain of custody, security, notifications, all those things, in addition to what we call unattended deliveries or asynchronous deliveries. Right now, if a robot were going to come meet you with your food, two things have to happen. You have to be there to meet the robot, and the robot has to be there to meet you. With us, we're unlocking the last 50% of all the value in autonomous delivery, asynchronous delivery. The item can show up, be deposited into an arrive point, mailbox 2.0 for simpleness, gets deposited, you get your notification, the robot gets to go on to its next mission, and that item is safe, secure, heated, cooled, for your convenience.
Hey, Dan, so what we're talking about is really an autonomous logistics ecosystem, is what you guys are putting in place, and you're expanding that. I have read in several publications that was the problem prior, was there was no infrastructure. And there was no best practices for doing this. And I know you're a humble guy, and I know you're CEO of a public company, but at the same time, you guys really are sort of the first best solution because you could overlay your template over so many different companies at the same time as a plug and play. Is that accurate?
Absolutely. We're not in the drone business. We're not in the robotics business. We stand alone, stand tall. We're that little piece of real estate that is the gateway to every delivery throughout the world, every home and business. We're the next utility. And there's so many other use cases, micro weather, traffic counting, traffic routing, potholes. tracking and tagging and tracking items through an ecosystem. The use cases are endless, frankly.
I would encourage, not only you can see Dan here, every week and a half on a long form interview, and of course his Dan Show podcast is going to be available worldwide. But I would look at YouTube and your social media platforms. There's so much cool stuff on there, which kind of tells us where you guys are going. I mean, and we're not talking 10 years away here. That's the best part of it.
Hey, better, faster, fresher, cheaper, greener, safer. We're a spoiled consumer. Everybody wants everything now. Quick commerce is the new buzz term that you're going to start hearing, and it's all centered around arrive points. Predicting capacities, routing traffic, priorities, urgent deliveries, pickups, reverse logistics. It's going to change your world. Be ready for it. It's the next cell phone event that you're going to see.
He's the host of The Dan Show. He's also the CEO and founder of Arrive AI. Dan O'Toole with us once again, ticker symbol ARAI. Hey, Dan, can we talk about autonomy? Yeah. Autonomy spelled with the OTTO, autonomy that you currently have. I think it's at Hancock Health. So this is this is a ground partner, right? So we not only have an air, we always talk about the air stuff. Talk about the ground partner here.
Yeah, autonomy is a robot. We think in the long run, robots are going to be the biggest part of the delivery ecosystem, bigger than drones. Everybody in this market right now, it's emerging autonomous delivery across the whole landscape. And what we realized is quarterbacking ecosystems where we bring a drone partner, a robot partner in with our Arrive Point and showcasing that. That's how you're getting traction. That's what's really the differentiator right now. So we've got all these use cases that we're spooling up right now that are bringing the whole delivery ecosystem together. And it's an exciting moment, I can tell you that.
Dan, we're closing in on just 1 month left of the first quarter. And now we're looking at second quarter plans. But what are you looking forward to most for going through the end of the year here? Is it more technology? Is it more adoption? Is it more clients? What are you thinking?
For us, we're growing like crazy. We've, literally 10x'd our employee count in the last 4 months, moved to a world-class headquarters. We're iterating on our next 2 generation products, not the next one, but 2 ahead. And we just got so much going. We're really focused on the future, doing it tight, doing it right, and making a difference, being, really a big part of the infrastructure play. And so, don't want to get ahead of ourselves on putting something out that is not the right solution, iterating, working hard, coming up with all these new developments and big gets every single day. No 2 days are unlike here at Arrive AI. It's a high morale place to work. We come in every day. We celebrate innovation. Everybody has a voice here, and that's how you do it. Elon Musk didn't come up with every idea. He's doing, Jeff Bezos didn't come up with every idea. Sam Altman. You got a great group of people, and there's a huge synergy.
And none of them have their own Dan Show either, pal.
No, they don't.
Let's face it, that's the best part about it.
Dan O'Toole, CEO, founder, Arrive AI, ticker symbol ARAI. Amazing stuff,
Thanks,
Dan.
buddy.
Can't wait to visit with you again. All right, keep it right here. There's much more to come your way as the Big Biz Show rolls on.